so glad you joined me today. It's been a little bit of a while since I did a makeup tutorial, and personally I really enjoy those. Not that I am an expert in any way, shape, or form. I am just another gal like all of you out there that gets inspired when I look in magazines and I see certain editorials of that fresh, youthful, radiant kind of makeup look. And because I have a few fun little things to play with, I thought I would create my interpretation of this fresh, youthful, radiant look for June. Alright, so for the sake of this video, of course, I have already washed and moisturized and put on SPF sun protection on my very, very pale skin. There's all kinds of different primers on the market and all kinds of different price points. For myself, I really like the Benefit Pore Professional because I like to get a little bit of pore filling going on in the areas where the pores are the biggest. So to start the face off, I've already put my primers on and I did a little balm on my lips, which is the Fresh lip balm. It's just the regular one. It's so nice and it has an SPF of 15. There's all different ways to apply your foundation, but to get that really very fine airbrush look, I always think it's a great idea to use your beauty blender, as so many of you already do. I like to use this, which is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. So the idea is you want to just get a decent amount of coverage, but of course you want to not overdo it, just to where it gives you that nice, that all over natural, radiant skin look. As of late, I have fallen in love with this, and so far it's the best. When I first bought it, I actually didn't like it. It's the NARS Creamy Matte Complete Concealer. Comes in the pots. I was a huge big fan of the NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer, and then I played with it with my actual concealer brush. I'm going to take a small little bit just on my brush, and I mean when this is really like full coverage, you just need a tiny bit. You really just need a bit. And I have a few kind of spots, areas that I just want to sort of do a little spot treatment, so I'm just going to do that right now. Just taking a little bit there, and anytime I use hairspray for some strange reason, and I used a little hairspray the other day, and boom, lo and behold, I end up today with pimples. I don't have a lot of discoloration in my eyes, but I definitely have those genetically sort of puffy bags under my eyes. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, but we all have different problems. This was the NYX Color Correcting Concealer palette. As you can see, it comes with all of the different and necessary color correctors. I'm going to just use my ring finger, and I'm just going to very, very lightly dab it just into that area there where I really have like some starting of some discoloration. And then I have this awesome little L'Oreal Infallible just concealer blender. So now I'm going to take the rest of my NARS Matte Creamy Concealer, again, just a little bit on my brush. And I always start from the outside edge of the eye and then come around. So you have to know your eyes and where you want the concealer. Just remember when you're over 40, that less is more for your eyes. I'm gonna just take it here, starting with my flat concealer brush again, and then just lightly patting there for me, and the same for this eye right here. So just going around like that. Alright, so once I think that I've got it fairly well, you know, covered the area, I love to take actually this, which is my MAC 130 stippling brush, and I like to kind of get in there and just, you know, sort of buff it and smooth. Blending is your friend. Okay, now that I have my eyes, those are ready to go, then I like to go in now and just use a really neutral or lighter color on the lower waterline, and that really sort of opens up the eye. Just gives that great fresh look. Okay, while that is all done, I like a little nose contour. So I use the Highlight and Contour Pro Palette by NYX. I love this one. You can see I've hit pan on the one that I use the most to highlight. And I love to use my NARS Ita Kabuki brush. The nose like so. Just like that. So what I'm using for my brows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in the color Taupe. Sort of comb up those hairs. Don't want it to be painted on. This is the Maybelline Clear Eyebrow Gel. And it has this really weird applicator, but I just like to take it, brush those up, kind of just coat them with a little bit of clear translucent gel. If you follow me on Instagram, which is abfabyourself, I picked up the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. Absolutely love the colors of this palette. I'm going to start off with this tempera, which is right here, almost like a bone color, and I'm just going to take that on a flat brush, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid. Same on this side. Wouldn't that be funny if one eye you did completely different? That could be a trend. Maybe we should start our own trends here, which is the burnt orange. I'm going to take my 217 MAC. Make sure your fingers are at the furthest end of the ferrule, tiny bit just at the ends. Arch those eyebrows if you have hooded eyes like I do. Give yourself a little working space, and then you want to go in just slightly above the actual natural fold of your eyes, above that crease, and you're going to start on the outside corner, and you're just going to do little circles, and then you're going to do the windshield washer. Outside corner, little round circles, and then start sweeping across just above the natural fold. And use this raw sienna right there. This is just going to give a little more depth to the kind of color. So I'm just going to go, it's very similar. Again, a tiny little bit. Lower lid, just the corner, you're going to just sweep it down there and then kind of across. Sort of a reverse number 7 right there. And I'm going to take this color called Primavera. And then the rest of the eyelid, basically, I'm going to just pack that on, just the lid portion, and really, really light taps on there. You don't want to sweep it across, and then just keep going right to the tear duct. Deposit a tiniest little bit right in the tear duct as you go. Now for the glitters. It's the Makeup Forever. This is their gel fluid liquid gel. Like an all-over gel, not just for eyes. Comes in this little pot, the Starlit liquid. I need to take one of my just regular eyeliner brushes, and now I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to line the upper lid just at the lash line with my eyeliner pencil. Wing it out a little bit because it is just glitter. Gives that eye a little extra bling to it. So there we have it. We'll be using some blush, but I'm going to concentrate my cheeks and my forehead, the butter bronzer, and this is in the light medium. All line. Alright, the all-important forehead. It really helps to kind of shorten that huge, big forehead. If you have a forehead like mine, I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to just get back to my eyes, but I have to finish the upper eye with my favorite. It is the Kat Von D Mad Max Brown Tattoo Ink Eyeliner. I don't want to go over the gold I put in. I just want to make it look like when I have my mascara on. Now I'm going back to the face, and because it is a light look, I wanted to go with a really light pink blush. So I'm just going to take that, a nice dusting on my all-purpose brush. Got the apple right there. Boom. With my liquid concealer, just cheat, and then I'm just gonna create a little bit of concealer here. I like a tiny little bit on the chin. Got that all blended. Okay, now it's time to do the lips. Carve out the contours of my lips. I always like to start right at the Cupid's bow, which I call the Twin Peaks. Okay, because this is a fresh lip look, I've kind of just done a little sort of shading in at the corner. Now I'm going to take my Super Strawberry Chubby stick from Clinique. Like I said, that's Super Strawberry number 7. And I'm going in and I'm just going to totally dot her all down there. This is a really light, nice wearing. Of course, it's not going to last long because it is, you know, like almost like a lip balm, like a tinted lip balm. But just so you know, it's not long wearing. Okay, and on the top, I don't want it to be quite as dark, so I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingers, and then I'm going to just a little finger painting. All right. That looks really good. So I have obviously the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrera collab highlighter palette. That was the second fun gift I purchased myself. And I'm going to take the Forever Lit because it is just icy cold, and I'm just going to do that on my lips. The lower lip, I'm going to go like that. Take another clean finger, and then Cupid's bow, I'm going to hit it. That I'm going to blend away. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna give that some love. All right, I haven't forgotten about my bottom lashes. You ever try to sneeze with your eyes open? It's painful. And then when you've got them all, now to kind of lock it all in, girlfriend, just wanna take your Fix-It spray and you just wanna give a nice, fine, misting, fresh, radiant look. So I hope this inspired you to do your own interpretation of this really fresh makeup look. And if you like this video, please just give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the AbFab channel, well then I say welcome. Thanks for just hanging out and spending some time with me. And please do me a favor, if you like this channel, hit the tiny little subscribe button that's down here at the bottom. It doesn't cost you any money, and you can just come back week after week and hang out, and we'll just chat about all things to do with makeup and fun. Until then, you guys, I hope as always that you have an absolutely fabulous week. Bye! Bye, everyone.